Hi, this is Richard Quack here, coming to you live from Malaysia. I would like to welcome you to my weekly live video. And in today's session, I would like to talk about personal development. And the topic is persistence is the key to success. I'm sure you are aware that if you want to be successful, then you must have the quality of persistence. All right. The people who fail, most of them do not have persistency. Now, in the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, this is what he said about persistency. There is no heroic connotation to the word persistence, but the quality is to the character of man what carbon is to steel. What it means is that, you need to burn the steel to mold the steel. Therefore, your carbon must be hot, red hot. Okay, so that is what persistency is like that. It got to be really, really hot. Now, lack of persistency is one of the major causes of failure. Do you agree with that? Okay, one of the major causes of failure is the lack of persistency. People try and before they see any result, they give up along the way. And the sad part is it becomes a habit. Okay. Now, in Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill spoke about there is a hidden guide whose duty is to test men through all sorts of discouraging experiences. No one enjoys great achievement without passing the persistent test. So it's just like there is a hidden angel that tests men through all the challenges and all the obstacles to see whether they deserve success or not. If you pass the persistent test, then you have great achievement. But sad to say, most people do not pass that persistence test. Now, the truth is that anyone can learn persistence. Do you agree with me? Anyone at all can learn persistence. Persistence is a state of mind. Therefore, it can be cultivated based on definite causes. It's just a state of mind. So I'm going to go through what are the state of mind that you need to have that you can have persistency. Number one, definiteness of purpose. This is very, very important. You must have definiteness of purpose. That means you must know precisely, exactly what you want to achieve in life. All right, you must have, you must know what you want. Be specific about it. So definiteness of purpose is very important. But the sad truth is that a lot of people they go through life, you know, fumbling here, fumbling there, and they live a life of by default, all right, or by chance. They don't plan their own life. In fact, we can plan our own life if we want to, but most people do not because they don't have a definiteness of purpose. So the first thing is you must know precisely what you want in life. Number two, desire is very important in Think and Grow Rich as well. Napoleon he states that desire is the starting point of all achievement. Okay, so if you want to you have great achievement in your life, then you need to have a desire, a, a strong desire, or a red heat or white heat of desire. That is what it is all about. So desire must be very strong that will push you forward so that whatever you do, you will be persistent. All right, you're persistent. Number three, self-reliance. Now, what is self-reliance? Okay, it means that you have self-belief and the ability to do whatever it takes. Because it's true, if you want to be successful, you got to do whatever it takes. That is the reason why most people cannot do whatever it takes. They give up along the way. So you must, basically have a definiteness of plan and so on. All right. Self-reliance is number three. Sorry. Okay. So basically, let's go back to number three. You got to have self-belief and the ability to do whatever it takes. Number four, definiteness of plan. Now, in anything you do, if you want to be successful, you must have a definite plan in place. You must know what your plan are. And the most important thing is you must work your plan. Most people, they can plan all day long, but they don't take action. So you got to plan and also take action. All right. And when we talk about definiteness of plan, it must be an organized plan. Okay. That means you sit down and think about it seriously and write down what are your plans to bring you from where you are now to where you want to go in the future. Okay, so definiteness of plan is very, very important. Number 5, accurate knowledge. Now, in any business you do, you must have knowledge if you want to be successful. All right, skill is very important. If you want to be successful, you need to have knowledge, and you got to master the knowledge, and so that it becomes a skill that you can use to improve your business, to have success. Knowing one's plan are sound, so it's important as well that you must have an accurate knowledge that your plan is sound. If your plan is not sound, then you are not going to be successful. So your plan must be sound, of course. But then you got to get started even before you finish planning. All right, you got to do whatever it takes. You cannot wait for the plan to be completed. Most people, they wait and wait and wait, and at the end of the day, they procrastinate. That's the important thing, that you got to be persistent. So when you have the accurate knowledge and knowing one's plans are sound, then you will be persistent. All right. Number 6, cooperation. Number 6 is cooperation. It's very important because in Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill spoke about the mastermind group. That means coming together as a team, as a group, okay, whereby you work together in sympathy, in understanding, harmonious cooperation as well. So in order to be successful, you cannot work alone. You got to work as a team. So that is why the mastermind concept is very, very important. So you need cooperation, sympathy, understanding, and harmonious cooperation. Okay. Number 7, willpower. This is important. You got to will yourself to become successful, because there are a lot of things that you do not want to do. All right. We do things according to what we like or what is easy. So you got to will yourself to do things that you do not like to do. That's what it means here. All right. You got to will yourself to do whatever it takes. Let's say you want to be successful. You got to wake up early. Let's say, wake up early. So if your habit is to wake up late, then you got to will yourself to wake up early, or will yourself to do things that can move you forward in your life. So willpower is very, very important. Okay, you got to exercise willpower. Okay, and willpower is about doing it consciously until it becomes a subconscious action. That's it. Okay. Lastly, number 8, habit. If you want to be persistent, then you got to have habit. And we are all creatures of habit, all right? The habit of having faith and belief, okay? As opposed to fear and doubt. So your habit must be having faith, okay? Having belief, having expectation. Most people, they do not succeed because they have fear and they have doubt. And when you have fear and doubt, I can tell you, you will never succeed in life, because you there's a handbrake that you pull every time you go forward, you pull the handbrake. Okay, so habit is important. So you got to exercise the habit of faith, exercise the habit of belief and expectation. All right, and we are all creatures of habit, and I believe that we can change our habit if we want to. All right, and if you have the habit of faith and belief, then you have persistency, because you know what you're doing is the right thing, because you have faith, you have belief in it, so you keep on doing. So persistency is developed through having the habit of faith, the habit of belief, and also expectation. All right, so that's all my sharing for today. I hope that you learned something here. Let me summarize for you what we went through today. Persistence is the key to success. I'm sure you realize that by now. Okay, there is no heroic connotation to the word persistence, but the quality is to the character of man what carbon is to steel. Now, lack of persistence is one of the major causes of failure. All right. And basically, anyone can learn persistence, because persistence is a state of mind. Therefore, we can cultivate persistence based on definite causes. Number 1, definiteness of purpose. Number 2, desire. Number 3, self-reliance. Number 4, definiteness of plan. Number 5, accurate knowledge. Number 6, cooperation, the mastermind concept. Number 7, willpower. And lastly, number 8 is about habit, having all the positive habits. Okay. So that's all my sharing for today. I hope that you learned something. If you like what you hear and see, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. I appreciate the time that you spend with me here, and I will see you again for another session of my live video on Friday. So this is Richard Quack wishing you good night and goodbye.